Good evening. This is PCTV, Prescott Cable TV, and Prescott Cardinal Television. Streaming on YouTube for several years now. Our website, www.prescott-cable.org. Remember, the opinions expressed in our broadcast are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views, beliefs, or positions of PCTV, Prescott School District, their affiliates, or employees. I'm your announcer tonight, Chris Hove. And we have Ayla on the cameras, Heather in the control room, and we are produced by Larry M. Here at Laney Field, beautiful Prescott, Wisconsin. The clouds have cleared away, a little bit of sun out, rained earlier. Gorgeous night for some Friday Night Lights high school football here. The Cardinals take on the Northwestern Tigers out of the Heart O North Conference. They were a state semifinal runner-up last year. They were coached, their coach is Pete Lawton, Ryan Teal, and Nick Olson. They provide a lot of running. They don't pass a lot as they didn't years before. They kind of had a two-headed monster last year, but they had graduated. So we'll have to see what Northwestern features here on offense. Both teams kind of lost a lot of starters on both sides of the field. And Prescott comes in. They are coached by Jordan Hansen. They also lost they lost their quarterback, running back, 2 wide receivers, and tight end. But based off off-season workouts and the practice the kids have been putting in, really excited to see what this group has in store for tonight. Starting lineups for the Cardinals. I'll do my best here to hear what they're saying. Number 2, Gavin Miller, senior, he will start. And there's Kobe Russell, number 3, also a senior. Other coaches for Prescott got Coach Brown, Coach Koch, Barch, Hollub, Volts, Kurg, and Logan Figueroa. Jalen Fleming, senior, comes out. Number 5, Brody Timmers. Brody's listed as a wide receiver this year. Here's Ryder Doyle. So 5 straight seniors here for the Cardinals, as well as Carter Larson. Carter Larson kind of did it all last year. He was also the fill-in kicker last year when Dietrich Ike got hurt. There's Andrew Lessel, Wyatt Risky, and good old Charlie Roll. Always good on that defensive line. Junior number 58, Gabe Turner. And at defensive end, the senior number 71, Tolan Masakovic. Number 71, Tolan Masakovic, the other end. So those will be the starters for the Cardinals tonight. And once again, it's a non-conference matchup. Northwestern losing to Freedom last year in the state semifinals. These two teams met last year, Prescott and Northwestern, also in the first game of the year. Prescott blew them out. And they went on a 7-0 run, the Cardinals did, or I believe ending up 9-2 last year. And Baldwin Woodville is still the team to beat in the conference as they were last year. Baldwin Woodville also getting to the state semifinals. Last talks here from the coaches. We're going to have football here in a couple minutes. Laney Field in Prescott, Wisconsin. And it looks like Cardinals might receive here. It looks like they have Kobe Russell and Andrew Lessel back to receive. Yep, Northwestern will be kicking off. We'll go through some of their defensive starters as we see it. Looks like they're kind of, looks like it's going to be Hudson Landwehr is going to kick it off here. The senior, number 33. Andrew Lessel they got some good speed there with him and Russell returning the kick. Final whistle, and we're ready for kickoff. Russell and Lessel at about the 10-yard line. And we're about to start the season off here. And there's a kind of short kick there. Played by the up back, runs to the 30, back outside to the 33, and he's tackled by a bunch of Tigers. Looked like Carter Larson on the return. Maybe number 4, maybe that was Jalen Fleming. So they're going to start at it's tough to see tonight because there's a glare on the field. Looks like they're going to start at about the 32. It'll be 1st and 10, Kobe Russell. 35-yard line, 1st and 10. Russell will be the quarterback in the shotgun. Lessel will be the running back to his right. Reese Stanton, Wyatt Budworth, Wyatt Risky, and Brody Ripley in motion. It's a snap, handoff, Lessel, left side, across the 35 to the 40. Gets a hit there across the 50. He's still going. Big run from Andrew Lessel into Tiger territory. And he ran hard there. That was about a gain of 20. Inside the 40 to the 38-yard line, 1st and 10. So some power running there for the Cardinals. And that's kind of what Northwestern will feature too, a lot of runs. They only attempted 4 passes last year against the Cardinals. This time Kobe keeps it, kind of dodges the first guy, but the next guy wraps him up. Good tackle there for Northwestern, number 9, Ricky Erickson. He's going to lose a yard. So it'll be 2nd and 11 from the 39. Harvey Fiedler also out there, the right tackle. Colton Perry on the offensive line. A little bit of motion now. Wyatt Budworth goes over to the right, trips to the right. Russell keeps it. And good defense by Northwestern. They had that bottled up again. Number 9, Ricky Erickson, and number 35, Gage Nollet in there. And Camden Kroll, so it's going to be 3rd down, 3rd and 10. They got back to the original line of scrimmage. And you think now Kobe's going to have to air it out here. Budworth split out to the left. Lesso joins him. And we have Reese Stanton out to the right. And that's open. Back shoulder throw. Caught. Gavin Miller inside the 10-yard line. A nice over-the-shoulder sideline pass from Russell, right on the money. Defender never saw it. 1st down. That's down to the 9-yard line. 8-yard line. 30-yard gain there. Cardinals are driving here in the red zone. 1st and goal to go. Toss to Lessel, left side. He's got the edge. He's running in, and did he get it in or did he run out of bounds? I think he got out at the 1. Tried reaching in. Kobe's going to try to get the ref to call it a touchdown, but it's not. It's going to be at the 1-yard line. So 2nd and goal. Good run there from Andrew Lessel. Got the corner, just got pushed out right at the last second. And they're going to keep Lessel in here. Russell, the quarterback. Ripley and Risky out to the right. Russell keeps it off right guard. He fumbles. And I don't know who recovered here. We can't see, but Kobe Russell, the coaching staff's trying to say that he was in. So Prescott recovered it. Lucky recovery there. I think it was number 44 or number 3. I don't know who recovered it, but Prescott recovered it, so touchdown Prescott, 6-0, a little unorthodox touchdown. So Russell fumbled before he went in, but Prescott covered it, 6-0. Here comes a PAT attempt. So I really don't know who gets credit with a touchdown on that. I couldn't see it. There's a bunch of people in our view. And now Prescott doesn't have enough players on the field here. As Chris Webb runs in late. Point after attempt for Carter Larson. Up, and it is good. 7-0 Prescott. They score in their first drive with kind of both ways, running, passing. Big pass to Gavin Miller. And then Andrew Lesso and Kobe Russell finished it off. So yeah, you had the fumble there, but didn't cost them anything. Now we'll see what Northwestern does on offense. Probably be kind of a similar game tonight. Each team try to feel each other out here. It's kind of like Carter Larson's just been kind of adopted as a kicker now after trying it a little bit last year with Dietrich Heidt out there. He did a good job. So kicking off from the 40. Back to receive for Northwestern. Can't tell what numbers those are. It looks like 14. Anthony Kalor. And I can't tell what the other number is. They're standing at the 10-yard line. Larson's ready. 7-0 Prescott. And kicks it to the up back, number 19. Runs backwards, fakes the reverse, runs left side, and a great tackle. A great tackle by Wyatt Budworth. They didn't get anything on the return. And I don't have a number 19, so sorry about that. But Wyatt Budworth, that's how you tackle right there. So they will start at the 15-yard line, 16-yard line, 1st and 10. 9:28 to go. 7-0 Prescott scored on their first drive. Under center, handoff. And big run here for Northwestern. Runs over a defender and he's gone. Let's see if he'll get in. That's number 25, Tyson Teal. And one play, one score, 84 yards. 7-6 Prescott, and he just ran over the Prescott defender. Teal was kind of the odd man out last year. He was the third running back, as they had two other running backs. I can't remember their names offhand, but did the bulk of the carrying. Teal kind of got 5 to 10 carries a game, but one carry, 84 yards and a touchdown. And handoff was by Kroll, the junior. And they could not catch Teal. Point after will be number 33, Hudson Landwehr. Holder will be Wyatt Triznicka. And low kick, and it got over the bottom bar somehow, and it's 7-7. So that was about a 7-second score. 84 yards. A lot of power running here to start the game off. And Coach Hansen is not happy down the sideline. As they had the defenders there, they just didn't tackle. And we couldn't tell what defender it was that he just ran over. Or they call it now trucking. He trucked them. So we're getting ready for another kickoff here. It's 7-7. Each team's already had a possession each. And this time they're going to put Kobe up now to see if they try to kick it short as they did last time. And then back deep for the Cardinals will be Jalen Fleming and Wyatt Budworth. So kind of mixing it up here for Prescott. They went to the up back last time. They put Lesso up too now. Try to strategize against them here. Landwehr kicking off. We might have a high-scoring game here. Well, it's awfully tough when Prescott lost their starting safety, starting cornerback, two of their starting defensive linemen. I mean, both teams did too, but it's all about building the program. Northwestern's always a good athletic school. And here's the kickoff. Goes to the up back, Lesso. He's got it. No, that's Russell. Getting some blockers. Now he's got some runs left. And he's still going left. I don't know how he got free there. Big run for Kobe Russell. He juked a couple guys out of their shoes across the 45. See where they mark it. So good field position here for the Cardinals. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. So I'm still not sure who got credit with the first Prescott touchdown. It might have been Kobe Russell. They might have called him in. Couldn't see who recovered the fumble. But nonetheless, it's 7-7, second possession here for Prescott. Gavin Miller, Reese Stanton, and Wyatt Budworth split out to the right. Trips right. This time Ryder Doyle to Russell's left, now runs to the right. Russell fakes the pass, runs up the middle, and he is met by number 52, Finley Nelson. He was stopped in his tracks. Lost the 2, 2nd and 12. They'll be marked at the 45 now. And it's kind of interesting, Northwestern quarterback Kroll, they work out under center, where a lot of the Prescott quarterbacks work out in the shotgun formation, not under center, as they typically do. Looks like a little confusion here. Ryder Doyle to his left. Handoff Doyle, and he is met in the middle. Another loss. And Northwestern's playing fast here on defense. That's Noah Bork with a big tackle. And it's going to be 3rd and long here. Another loss of 5. 3rd and 17 from the 40-yard line. So Prescott's going backwards here. After being pretty efficient on the run game, Northwestern's adjusted here. And they are clogging up the middle. 4 wide receivers set. Doyle moves to the right of Russell in the shotgun. Got it. Got a rush coming. Hit hard, throws it up, just over the hands of Wyatt Budworth, and Russell took a hit. So Northwestern gets a stop and played great defense on that drive. Looks like Prescott's going to have to punt. Russell's staying out there, though. Yeah, it's too early to go for it now. Kobe was met by 2 Tiger defenders right in the middle there. Maybe Kobe's the punter this year. I guess he is. Does it all. When you're athletic, you can do it all. So he'll punt to number 25. That's Teal, who just ran in that big run. Nice punt. Hits at the 30. Gets it at the 25. Teal back into the middle of the 30, across the 30, up to the 34-yard line. And that's where Northwestern will start on their second drive.
Tackle by Marshall.
Marshall credited with the tackle. Ashton Marshall, the sophomore. Well, now let's see if Prescott can get a stop. Northwestern did. And Kroll will be under center. Teal will be the running back, straight behind him. They faked the toss, gave it to the up back. He's across the 35 for a couple yards. Give him 4 yards. Be 2nd and 6 from the 37-yard line. Each team looking over to the sideline to get the play. So 2nd and 6 here, under 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. 7-7. It's time to hand it off to Teal. Goes straight ahead and gets hit by number 5, Brody Timmer, short of the first down. We'll give Doyle the tackle. So it'll be a short 3rd and 2 from the 42-yard line. And you think they're just going to hand this one off to Teal again. You think that'd be the smart thing to do. Mason Chell, the up back. They hand it off to Teal, right side. He's got the first down and a little bit more. So they got the first down up to the 47-yard line, 1st and 10. And that's what this Northwestern team does. They run the ball, and they run it efficiently. They had 2 runners with over 2,200 yards rushing last year, and 1 guy with 1,500. I forgot his name coming up here, but I know they had 2 main running backs last year, and Teal was the 3rd running back. So Teal's now the feature back. They kind of got a 3 running back set here behind Kroll. Handoff is to number 5, across right tackle. But a nice stop there by Ryder Doyle. That was Colby Sauer.
Tackle by Doyle.
They'll give him 2 yards, 2nd and 8 at the 49. Kind of same formation here. Teal's kind of split out to the right. 1 wide receiver to the left. Handoff Teal, inside left guard, runs into his own guy, kind of spins forward and gains a couple yards. But it looked like if he was to the outside, he would have had more, but just kind of ran into his own guy. That'll be a gain of 4, 3rd and 4. Now into Prescott territory at the 48-yard line. Big play here for the Cardinals. Both teams scored on their first possession. Northwestern scored on their first play. And now, so 2nd drive here for the Tigers. Kroll is now split out to the left. So the wide receiver's out to the left now. And 4 running back set. It's taken by number 3. He's got the first down across the 40-yard line. That was Ethan Harms. He played quarterback last year. So they kind of switch it around here. Starting quarterback now goes to the backup quarterback and got a first down. So 8-yard gain now to the 40-yard line. Jalen Fleming and Gavin Miller switch sides of the field. Kroll's split out to the left again. Harms is in the shotgun. 2 running backs to his right. Teal to his left. Kind of a bad snap. Teal dives on it. That was like a 3-bouncer to the running back. So they'll lose yards there. 2nd down. There'll be a loss of 3. 2nd and 13. At the 43. So it's interesting that Kroll gets to play, but he's been split out wide. Now they have Harms, the backup quarterback, split out to the left. So I kind of like this creativity here from the Tigers. Handoff is to Teal. Runs up right guard, down inside the 35. But an 8-9-yard gain for Northwestern. Lesso with the tackle, so they needed that. Big gain there. And they'll give him 8, 3rd and 5. From the 35. The sun is starting to set out there. Be a little bit better for our camera person and for Heather here. Staring right into the sun. I got the height where it blocks me. So 3rd and 5 from the 35. Student section getting into it here. Big play here for the Cardinals yet again. Under center is Kroll. He's got it. Hand off to the fullback. He's close. I think he's going to be short. 71, Masakovic, and number 6, Doyle with the tackle. I believe that was Mason Chell, and they're going to be short. Not even a yard, looks like. 4th and inches. Bringing in the bigger package here for the Tigers. Caleb Fouts. So 4th and inches here. Kroll under center. He's got it. And he fumbles the ball, and Prescott's got it. So a big stop there for the Cardinals. They fumbled the snap, and that is recovered by Gabe Turner, the junior. So Prescott back in business with 1:22 to play. If they punt there, they pin them deep. The fumble gives them better field position here, so just what Prescott needed. They'll start at the 32-yard line, 1st and 10. So it's kind of one team scores, the other team scores, one team makes a stop, the other team makes a stop. And we're going to have a timeout here. Prescott's got some issues down here on the sideline. There'll be a timeout. We'll go over our sponsors here. Our Booster Club members, we want to thank American Legion Post 61, Cerno Chevrolet, Croy Insurance Agency, First National Bank of River Falls and Prescott, Heart, Hands and Mind Childcare, Helmer Printing in Ellsworth, New Adventures Learning Center, Prescott Family Dental, PC Bonkers, River City Stitch, Patax IGA, Shangri-La Salon, I did it right. You did. Prescott Tourism Committee, the Wisconsin Credit Union, and Word of Mouth Detailing. We thank you guys, and we thank all of our cable and YouTube viewers. Good game so far. Prescott had to take a timeout. I think they had equipment issues down there. Someone's helmet wasn't working. So Prescott takes over on the recovered fumble. Kind of a botched snap. They had 2 of them on that last drive for Northwestern. And the one served to be a recovery. And I said by Gabe Turner. So here's Russell in the shotgun. Lessos is running back. Russell keeps it. Tries to get out right side. He does. He's got a lot of room ahead of him. A good block to the outside by Gavin Miller, and that's going to be a gain of about 15 and another first down. Nice design play there for Coach Hansen. That's going to be out to the 46-yard line, approaching 1 minute here in the first quarter. Good thing about Laney Field is there's always people on the outside sitting on their tailgates. A lot of people at their houses watching the game. A lot of support here in Prescott, which is good for these kids. A weird snap there. Russell jukes a couple defenders and gets what he could. He didn't handle the snap very clean there, but he is able to get 3 yards. 2nd and 7 at the 49. Burkhart with the tackle. Lesso's still in there. Wyatt Budworth. Brody Timmers out to the left. And there's going to be a false start on Prescott. It's going to be on the tackle. That's going to be on Turner, the guy that got the fumble recovery. I don't know, maybe that's Fiedler. Maybe that's Harvey Fiedler, number 56. Yeah, that was Fiedler. So that'll move it back to 2nd and 12 now at the 44. Getting the play in here. Kind of a late. Haven't got the play in yet. Russell's, they're winding off the clock here. So that'll be the end of the first quarter here at Laney Field. We have a 7-7 tie. Both teams scored. And now Prescott gets the momentum back on a fumble recovery. And I said earlier, I like Northwestern, what they're doing on offense. They're switching a lot of guys around, a lot of different formations. They use wishbone, I formation, 3 tight end set. They put their backup quarterback out for wide receiver. They put their starting quarterback out for wide receiver. Just kind of, you don't know what they're going to do. Now we're just in a quarter change here. No, let's see that. Not too hot out here. A little humid still, kind of feels like out there today, but good weather. It rained earlier here. That's cleared out. A lot of kids around the track. as you always typically see here. And the new, what's that scoreboard, about third year now for that new scoreboard over there? We actually have working lights for a few years in a row. The old scoreboard, a lot of the lights were burnt out. Couldn't tell how much time was left. So start of the second quarter, Prescott ended with a penalty, went back 5 yards, 2nd and 12. At the 44 of the Cardinals. Russell in the shotgun. Ripley to his left, and now they'll bring Lesso back in. 3 wide receivers set. And they blitz, picked up. Nice pickup, but Russell threw it too early. I don't know if Russell was expecting Lesso to pick that blitz up, but he picked it up nice. And Timbers was open. He just threw it too fast. 3rd and 12. But that was number 50, Noah Bork, blitzing there. And he goes all over the place. He goes out to the middle, wide. Right now he's middle linebacker. Russell back to pass. A lot of pressure, throws it away. And he was pressured by number 45, Mason Chell. And Gage Nowlett was in the area as well, and they're going to have to punt. So that time Russell didn't have any time to do anything. Just kind of threw it out there, and he'll punt. Teal back to receive.
For the Cardinals. Lorraine Teal back to receive for the Tigers.
High snap, the punt, good punt, high punt. Teal's going to do a fair catch at the 21-yard line. That's where Northwestern will start. 22-yard line, they mark it. 11:43, just started the second quarter. Kind of flip positions here. This is right where Prescott started pretty much their last drive. Couple first downs and then stalled. 1st and 10 from the 22. I don't know why they moved it back. Looks like they moved it back a couple yards, but that's where it's going to be. 1st and 10 from the 22. Now in the shotgun is Ethan Harms. He's got it, runs right tackle. And he's met by a couple Cardinals, has a few yards there. Wyatt Risky in there, as well as, I believe that's Carter Larson. Doyle, Ryder Doyle. He's had a lot of tackles already this first half. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7 from the 25. Well, they're going to mark it the 26. They give him that extra half a yard. Harms split out to the left. This will be Kroll under center now. Guarding Harms will be Jalen Fleming. They hand it off straight ahead. Big hit there. But I think Teal with the extra power gets the first down. Lesso with the tackle. That's going to be a first down for Northwestern. Move the chains out to the 32-yard line. No, they're going to mark it 3rd and 1 maybe. Or are they calling for? No, they just signaled first down. So it's first down. I was going to say, it looked like it was past the marker, but they had not signaled it yet. So another first down run for Teal, Tyson Teal. A really good looking running back. Kroll in the shotgun. Looks like he'll go under center here now. Harms split out to the left. Fake the motion, back to pass, and he's sacked. He is sacked by Tolan Masakovic. He had no chance. And a rare passing play for Northwestern. Loss of 8, 2nd and 8. Will be at the 23-yard line now. They might have to start doubling Masakovic. That's the third time he's got in there. So 2nd 18. Harms the QB. And now Northwestern's got to call timeout. They don't have enough guys out there or too many. So timeout Northwestern, 9:32 to go, 7-7 tie. And that last play was just power running by Teal again for the last first down. I think he's up over 100 yards rushing already because he had 86 on the first play. But Prescott's kind of adjusted. They've shut down the big runs here in the second quarter. Reese Stanton down there. Lesso's had a few tackles already in this first half. Again. Booster Club members, we want to thank American Legion Post 61, Cernho Chevrolet, Croy Insurance Agency, Heart, Hands, and Mind Childcare, First National Bank of River Falls and Prescott, Helmer Printing in Ellsworth, New Adventures Learning Center, Prescott Family Dental, PC Bonkers, Patax IGA, River City Stitch, Shangri-La Salon, Prescott Tourism Committee, Wisconsin Credit Union, and Word of Mouth Detailing. We thank you all. Thank you to our cable and YouTube viewers as well. 2nd 18 from the 23-yard line after the sack by Masakovic. Harms will be your quarterback. 3 wide receivers set to the left. Fakes the pass, runs right tackle. He's got a couple blockers in front of him. Sidesteps a couple defenders out to the 40, 17-yard run. And that's a big gain on second down. They'll mark it right at the 40. And it'll be 3rd and 2 from the 40. So that's something that Prescott did not want. It was a big gain on second down. They'll keep Harms under center. Teal is his back, right behind him. 2 fullbacks set. They hand it off to the fullback across the 40 and got the first down. Mason Chell. And there's another first down. Out to the 44-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Tigers on their own 44.
So now it'll be Kroll under center. Harms split out to the left. Teal in the backfield. 1st and 10. Hand off to Teal. Goes right side. And he's got to beat Russell, but he can't. Good tackle there. Good solo tackle from Kobe Russell. Otherwise, that could have been another big gain. Gain of 4. They might give him 5 on that. 5. 2nd and 5 from the 49. And Russell was on an island there.
Stopped responding. And it doesn't even match what's on here. I've closed this, reopened it. I've shut the key off, turned it back on. It's stuck.
Harms split out to the left. Kroll under center. Same formation. Teal in the backfield. Double fullback set. They got the power option out here. Hand off. Teal goes left side this time. Across the first down marker. And another first down before he's tripped up by Doyle. The refs say move the chains. And this is Northwestern football here. Power running. First down on the ground. Into Prescott territory at the 45. And Teal can handle the majority of the carries too, so this time he's split out to the right. Kroll under center, 3 running back set with Harms out to the left. They hand it off to number 6, and he runs right towards the blocking. Across the first down, another first down, and that's Briar Burkhart. Just follows the blockers in front of him. Great running there. And is what this does, this tires out the defense. So
That's Northwestern.
third, fourth quarter, this Prescott defense is going to be pretty tired.
1st and 10 for the Tigers on the Prescott 34.
34-yard line, 1st and 10. This time Harms split out to the right, Kroll under center. In motion. And this time hitting the backfield, but still going. That's number 6, Briar Burkhart. Little extracurricular activity down there. Number 9 and number 6. Ryder Doyle and Brody Ripley in on the tackles. Carter Larson. 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4 from the 28-yard line. Now Burkhart comes out. Anthony Kalor comes in, number 14. I don't know if Burkhart needs a rest or if there's an injury there, but he has to come out. So 2nd and 4 from the 28. This time Harms in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers set. He's also a good runner. So there he goes. Right tackle to the outside. Stutter steps back in, and Russell wraps him up again. Tries to strip the ball, but it's another 1st down for the Tigers. So they're throwing a bunch of different players at him, a bunch of different formations, and it's working. Down to the 18-yard line.
Northwestern Tiger, 1st down. 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
And they might just keep this until the half here, because 5 minutes left. They've chewed off about 5 minutes already. And this time they put Teal, the running back, out to the left with Kroll and Kalor. Harms will be your quarterback in the shotgun. Gets the snap, runs right up the middle, tripped up, but he's got a few yards there. Across the 15. I think Risky was in there.
Tripped up by Risky.
Yep, Risky got the trip up. They're going to mark it at the 11, 12-yard line. 2nd and 4. Gabe Turner checks in, number 58. Controlling the clock here is Northwestern. And they are not in a hurry. They're going at their pace. Kroll back in at quarterback. Harms split out to the left. That's Burkhart, gets the carry, right tackle, and he reaches for the end zone touchdown. As number 6, Briar Burkhart. That extra stretch got him in, and it's 13-7 Northwestern. He had about 3 or 4 blockers in front of him. Some great blocks by the offensive line. And on to attempt the point after. Or are they going to go for 2? No, they're going to do the point after. Landwehr. They got to get the kicker ball in there. Different ball for kicking and different ball for offense. So they have to get the kicker ball in. So Landwehr for the point after. And it's good. 14-7 now. On the run by Burkhart. A lot of what we talked about in the pregame. Power running and a lot of it. And they throw a bunch of different players at you. It's hard to strategize for that. So 2 rushing touchdowns today for Northwestern. Tyson Teal. Now Burkhart. See what Prescott can do. They got 3:57 left here. They want to get a good return. I thought they only had 2 touchdowns or 2 timeouts left, but they didn't charge them for that equipment malfunction. So I don't know. The board says 3. Coach Hansen rallying the troops here. See who they put deep here. They've kind of put Lesso and Russell deep, and they put them as the upbacks last time. Looks like they're going to have Russell and Budworth deep. Fleming and Lesso will kind of be the upbacks. Russell and Budworth will be standing about the 10-yard line. Landwehr will kick off from the 40. Now they're going to put all 4 guys on the 10-yard line. Now they've moved up to the 15. I don't know what the Cardinals are doing here. Never really seen this formation. It's a 4-3-4 formation. This is kind of interesting.
For the Tigers.
So they have 4 guys standing at the 15-yard line. And we'll see what happens here. This is kind of interesting. They might kick it to the guys on the 30-yard line. They kick it deep. It's going to be Budworth. At about the 10. A couple blocks, goes to the left, still up. Across the 25. Tackled by a host of Tigers. So decent field position here. 3 timeouts. 3:49 to go. Prescott now trails 14-7. The tackle was by, is that Kirby? Oh, Curdy. Anderson Curdy. Number 58, senior. So they'll mark it at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10. Pass plays, Kobe's been under a decent amount of pressure here so far in the first half. They've been getting some decent yards on the run. Lessel will be the running back. 3 wide receivers set to the right. Fleming will be out to the left. In the shotgun formation is Russell. He's got it. Handoff Lessel, right tackle, and tries to get to the outside, but nice tackle. Nothing there. Number 50, Noah Bork and Briar Burkhart were there. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9 from the 27. That's got to be, Bork's got to have about 6 tackles by now. He plays everywhere on that defense. You think Prescott would hurry it up a little bit on offense because run out of time. They do have the 3 timeouts, though. And they are really wasting some time here. Back to pass. Goes out to the right. Nothing there. He's going to take off and run across the 30, across the 35. Couple stutter steps. Nice run from Kobe Russell. Out of bounds across the 40. And some chunk yardage there. They're going to mark it at the 43-yard line. Gain of 15. And the good thing is he got out of bounds. Stop the clock. So now we have Gavin Miller out to the right. 3 wide receivers set. Lessel's the running back. Fake handoff to Lessel. They throw it up to Brody Ripley. Got a decent block from Fleming, and he's still going. Nice running from Brody Ripley. Would not go down at the point of impact. Inside Tiger territory. 1st down Cardinals. That is how you run. That's going to go all the way down to the 43-yard line. 1st and 10. Clock running, 2.5 to go. Budworth checks back in. He'll split out to the left. Gavin Miller out to the right as Reese Stanton joins him. Russell takes it and almost was gone. He got to the second edge, but hit hard there and down. Be a gain about 7. Bork and number 6, Burkhart and Carnes. Gain of 7, 2nd and 3 from the 36. Carter Larson, the running back, to his right. He's got the handoff, starts right, stays right. I don't know if he got close to the 1st down. That might have been Bork with another tackle, and he did get the 1st down. So Chains will move 1st and 10. Now at the 33-yard line. He needed 3, and he got 3.5. So 3 wide receivers set. Russell in the shotgun. They're wasting a lot of time again. And coaching staff is telling Kobe to hurry it up here. And they throw it deep, and it's incomplete. They had Budworth. Good defense there for Anthony Kalor. I don't know if Kobe saw Reese Stanton wide open on the right side there. But they were trying to go for a bigger play. 2nd and 10. Now 1:01 on the clock. Northwestern will get the ball at the half, so this is a crucial drive here for Prescott to get something on the board. Larson will stay out there. He'll be the running back to Russell's left. And Russell's calling something. Larson will go over to the right now. And he keeps it. Out to the outside. Still going forward, and he manages to get out of bounds. The important thing was he kept going, and they're going to run the clock. They said he was tackled inbounds and pushed out, so the clock will have to run, and I think they're going to call a timeout. And Coach Hansen was not happy with that call. He thought the clock should have stopped. But if you're hit and tackled inbounds and you're stopped, and then you go out of bounds, the clock still runs. And he got down to inside the 30 to the 28. Looks like it'll be 2nd and 5. Oh, 3rd down, incompletion on 1st down. So 3rd and 4 from the 33. Each team will have 2 timeouts left, 46 seconds to go. Oh yeah, they're at the 28. At the 28-yard line. See, that's why we gotta have Heather here to correct me. 3rd and 5 from the 28. 46 seconds to go. Little AC/DC playing here. I know that's one of Larry's favorite, AC/DC.
Oh, sure.
Everyone loves AC/DC.
Yeah, especially when you haven't heard them in 3 months.
3rd and 5 from the 28. Big drive here for the Cardinals. They'll have 3 wide receivers set, come out to the right now. Larson's still in there at the running back. Russell in the shotgun. He's got it, fakes the handoff, runs right. He's going to get hit though, but he eludes everybody out of bounds. I don't know if he got it. He needed to get to the 23, and I think he got to the 25. So it'll be a short 4th down. And this is big for Prescott. It'll be at the 25, so 4th and 2. Clock stopped at 41 seconds. They do have the 2 timeouts, so they can run it here if they want. I think you'd want to put Lesso in here unless he's injured. I don't know where Andrew Lesso is. Is he on the sideline down there? And now we have a timeout Northwestern. So they'll be down to 1 timeout. Yeah, Lesso's down there, but they want to go with Carter Larson. Northwestern didn't like what Prescott was putting out there, so they called timeout. Kind of interesting strategy, going with Carter Larson, which is nothing wrong with that, but I think Lesso's more of the power runner. As Lesso's also really, really quick, so got a lot of options here. Going over what play they want to do here. 1 timeout left for the Tigers. And Prescott's total still hasn't changed. So I think they have 2. They could have 1. We don't know. Ready to go here. It's going to be Wyatt Budworth, Brody Timmers, Carter Larson, Brody Ripley, Gavin Miller and Brody Timmers with Kobe Russell in the shotgun. Larson to his left, 4th and 2, 41 seconds to go here. Cardinals need 2 yards to move the chains. Blitz off the right side, and they run it to the right, and I think he's got it. Out of bounds. That blitz was picked up nice by the Cardinals. They ran to the blitzing side. It's going to be first down. They ran to the blitzing side, but they picked them all up.
Prescott Cardinals, first down.
That'll be a 5-yard gain to the 20-yard line. Clock stopped at 34 seconds.
Cardinals at the Tiger 20-yard line.
Most importantly, a fresh set of downs. Getting the call from the coordinator. Be Budworth and Timmers, along with Brody Ripley to the left. Gavin Miller, the lone wide receiver, to the right. Carter Larson to Russell's left. Looks like they're going to change something here quick on offense. Now Russell keeps it to the left, and he is met at the line and finished by Bork. No, that's 52. Finley Nelson.
Tackle by Nelson.
But he was hit by Bo's right. Prescott's got to call timeout. I think they'll have one left.
Timeout, Prescott.
That was number 19, the unlisted player that was in the backfield. So a loss of 3. They're going to be at the 23-yard line now. 27 seconds to go. It's been a long minute, hasn't it? We believe Prescott has 1 timeout. The board says 2. I believe they've called 2 timeouts this quarter, but we don't know. The board says 2. Which will be important here because if they get another loss of downs, they're going to have to use another one. They still have 23 yards to go here. Well, if it's a field goal or a touchdown, they got to put something on the board here. Now they come out in a 3 wide receiver set. Brody Ripley will be the tight end to the left. Budworth, Miller, and Stanton to the right. Russell's got it. Goes right, caught, and he's inbounds though. It was caught by Stanton, kind of hesitated. And Coach Hansen points to his head. He wanted Stanton to get out of bounds. They have to call another timeout. And I think they're out, but I'm not sure.
Timeout, Prescott.
Board says they still have 1. 20 seconds to go. It's about a 5-yard gain. So it'll be 3rd and 8 from the 23 after the timeout. What? Yeah, 3rd down, and they lost yards on the first down. From the 18. They went from the 23 to the 18, got 5 yards. So 1 timeout apiece. Northwestern doing a pretty good job here, not allowing Prescott to get big yardage. Prescott got the ball with a little over 3 minutes left and has marched down 50 yards so far. They got to go another 18 for a touchdown. 3rd and 8, Larson the running back. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Back to pass. Russell's got time. Throws to the right. Intercepted. And the receiver fell down. That's Kroll. And he's out of bounds at about the 45. And Russell threw it right to the receiver as he fell down. It's a big interception there for the Tigers of Northwestern. 9 seconds left. The running back / wide receiver / defensive back, Camden Kroll, does it all here. So 47-yard line. Let's see if they take a knee here or what they want to do.
147.
Yeah, Prescott was knocking right on the doorstep to possibly tie the game here, and now they're looking at down 7 at the half. Northwestern will have the ball too, so see what they elect to do here. Maybe a knee, maybe just a run up the middle. Maybe run up the middle with Teal. And he can break them off, so that's about a 7-yard gain. And they're going to, I think they're going to call a timeout. I don't know, clock will be stopped, they'll down it. And they did call a timeout, interesting. So 2nd and 3 now at the 47-yard line of the Cardinals. Northwestern's not typically a passing team, so it's interesting they would call a timeout there with getting the ball at half. But we saw it first play of the game. Teal got an 84-yard run, so maybe that's what they're thinking. Well, if they pass, you'd think you'd see Ethan Harms at quarterback. They've already featured a lot of different formations here in the first half, as a typical Northwestern team does. Kroll is out there. Burkhart's out there. He already has a touchdown as well. Teal's out there and Harms is out there. So Harms is usually their passing quarterback. And he is going to split out to the left. So Kroll will be the quarterback. And Harms will be the lone wide receiver. They run it to Burkhart off right tackle. He's met by a couple. Carter Larson. Wide risky. That's going to be the end of the half. And we're going to have a 14-7 score. Prescott trails with Northwestern getting the ball. We're going to take a little 10-15 minute break here for PCTV, and we'll be right back with you. Chris Ove back here for the second half of Northwestern Tigers and Prescott Cardinal game here. Tigers have a 14-7 lead at the half, and they will get the ball here to start. Little scoring recap. Prescott went down first drive. I believe it was Kobe Russell. He fumbled at the goal line. I don't know if they called it a touchdown, but Prescott did recover it for the 7 points. And then Northwestern scored on their first play from scrimmage, an 84-yard touchdown from Tyson Teal. Couple of stops in between there. And then number 6, Briar Burkhart had a rushing touchdown to make it 14-7. Prescott was driving on their last drive before half, but Kobe Russell threw a interception to Camden Kroll, and that's how the half ended. So 14-7. Teams getting back out there here for the second half. Thanks to the Prescott Fall dance team was out there at halftime. And back to receive for the Tigers. Anthony Kalor, number 14. And
Larson may kick for the Cardinals.
Carter Larson will kick for Prescott. Can't tell the other receiver who's back for the Tigers. Larson kicking off from the 40. And that will be the other one. And he fakes the reverse. That's number 11, Calvin Thompson, left side. And a nice tackle. Number 15, Reese Stanton with a really nice tackle at the 20-yard line. That's where Northwestern will start. 1st and 10 from the 20.
1st and 10 for the Tigers on their own 20-yard line.
A heavy running attack for Northwestern. Let's see how the Prescott defense holds up here. Can wear you down a little bit. Teal will be the running back. Looks like Kroll will be the quarterback. Number 4 under center. Wide receiver to the left. Toss to Teal, right side. Sutter steps back to the middle. Across the 30. He's going to have about 12 yards and a first down. We got a hurt Prescott Cardinal here. As Teal runs really hard. We saw it on his first drive. The first play, he ran over a Cardinal defender. And now they're going to have to check on him here. So it's a gain of 12, 1st and 10 from the 32. I don't have the number yet of who's hurt for Prescott. Teal ran right into him and checking on him right now. Looks like they're checking on his right leg. Maybe his left leg. First play into the second half here. As Tyson Teal's got to be close to 200 yards already if he's not there yet. He did the majority of the running, him and Burkhart. Looks like there's number 5, Brody Timmers. So hopefully he can come back in because he's a big part of their defense and offense. He's got a little bit of a limp there on the left leg. Jogs off now. 1st and 10 from the 32.
1st and 10 for the Tigers on their own 32.
Under center. They hand it off to the fullback now, and he's stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Good defense there for the Cardinals. And that was Masakovic on the stop. They're gonna no gain, 2nd and 10. I believe that was 45, Mason Chell, that ran that one. Teal split out to the right. Chell behind the quarterback, Kroll. Back to pass. The lefty got time in the middle, and it's underthrown. Teal was open as Lesso was breaking in on him. Incomplete. Didn't look like Kroll's a little comfortable throwing that there. But it'll be 3rd and 10. Number 3, Ethan Harms will check in. Caleb Fouts running out there as well, number 70. 6'4" senior. So Kroll will be under center. Harms will be split out to the left. 3 running back set here. Fake the handoff, hand it off to Teal. Hit at the point of impact, right at the line of scrimmage, right at the first down marker. And I believe that's going to be another first down for the Tigers. Kobe Russell with the tackle. He got hit right at the line, but stayed up. And with that power running, ended up getting a first down. 1st and 10 from the 43. Approaching midfield here. First possession of the second half. 14-7 Northwestern. Kroll split out to the left. Harms in the shotgun. Prescott shows blitz. They do blitz, and it's picked up, and there goes Harms. Up the middle, and he is gone. 57-yard run. They blitzed off the left side, picked up, and he ran right to where the blitz was. Touchdown Harms, 20-7 Northwestern. They just pretty much ran right at where the blitz came from. Extra point for Landwehr. 2 for 2 tonight. This is his 3rd attempt. And the snap, hold, kick. Up and it's good. 21-7 Northwestern as they score in under 2 minutes. So they've had some pretty quick scoring drives. Their first scoring drive was 1 play, and now this one was 1 minute and 56 seconds. You might think that the Cardinal defensive line is getting wore down here with all the running that Northwestern's been doing. Which is kickoff is key for Prescott. They need a good return. Northwestern, like I said, they were a state semifinalists last year. Lost to Freedom. And Freedom went on. They lost their state championship. Northwestern's out of Division 5 Hardo North Conference. Always pretty good in football. They've had some pretty good non-conference basketball games over the years as well. Landwehr will kick off from the 40. And Prescott's going to implore that 4-guy return game again. The 4-3-4 formation. Lesso, Budworth, Russell, and Jalen Fleming all back deep. Landwehr's ready. See if he kicks it deep. He squibs it to the up back. It's fumbled by Prescott, but landed down on by a Cardinal player. They should have whistled it dead because Prescott was on the ball. They should not allow the Tiger players to jump on him once he's already clearly recovered it, but it's recovered around the 30-yard line. Jumped on by number 8, Carter Larson. Or Ryder Doyle. I think Doyle might have recovered that. So that's where they'll start. 1st and 10 from the 30.
1st and 10 for the Cardinals on their own 30-yard line.
Cardinals have not scored since the first possession. They've thrown an interception and a couple 3-and-outs. They used Carter Larson a lot in the second quarter there. Lesso's back out there as a running back. Jalen Fleming runs out there late. He'll join the 2 guys to the right. 4 wide receivers set. Budworth split out to the left. And he's got Tyson Teal guarding him. That's a good matchup there, Budworth and Teal. Fake the handoff. Russell trying to get to the outside, but he is caught behind the line of scrimmage. A nice tackle by Finley Nelson and Bork. And another Cardinal hurt, and this is going to be Andrew Lesso, the starting running back, as they lost 5 on that play, 2nd and 15. And he fell down pretty quick there, so hopefully it's nothing serious, as they're going to get him on sitting up now at least. But he went down hard. You hope it's not one of those non-contact injuries. He's holding his leg. Looks like he's up now. But he's got to get some help coming off. So 2nd and 15, looks like we'll see more of Carter Larson. And Larson will be out there. Jalen Fleming, Wyatt Budworth, Reese Stanton all split out to the left. And I believe that's Gavin Miller out to the right. 2nd and 15 from the 25. Back to pass. Now he fakes it, runs up the middle, and runs right into a Tiger defender. And not going to get much on that play either. Bork was there, number 52, I believe, was there. Number 4. Nelson, Kroll, Bork, they were all there. 2-yard gain, 3rd and 13 from the 27. Cardinals need a big play here. They need to get the momentum back. All the momentum is on Northwestern's side. Back to pass. Got a rush right up the middle. Screen play. And the defender was on top of the receiver. Incomplete. It never really formed because they had a big pass rush up the middle. It'll be 4th and 13. And they're going to have to punt. So another 3 and out here for Prescott. Kobe Russell will have to punt. He's standing about the 15-yard line. Back to receive. Tyson Teal and Anthony Kalor. So not a good start there for Prescott. High punt, fair caught by Teal at the 40. That's where Northwestern will start, up 21-7. With 8:40 to go, they scored their first possession on a Harms rushing touchdown right up the middle. Now they can chew away at the clock here and do their old-fashioned run game.
1st and 10 for the Tigers on their own 40-yard line.
So 2 wide receivers set here, split out to the left. Kroll throws it, dumps it out in the backfield. It's caught. And ahead of steam there across the first down. I believe that's Burkhart with the catch. And that'll be about a gain of 12, first down into Cardinal territory. I think we have another player down. Is that equipment? I can't tell what that is. Yeah, there's a Tiger player down on the sideline, and that's Burkhart. He can't get up. He's like doing stop, drop, and roll on the sideline. So first down, 1st and 10 from the 49. Actually, the 48 of Prescott. Teal and Kroll split out to the left. Harms will be your quarterback in the shotgun. As well as Kalor, he's out there as well. Harms takes it, runs to the right side, gets a block, goes back to the inside, across the middle, and to the 40-yard line. Another gain of about 8 or 9 yards. So it'll be a short second down here. They're going to mark it at the 40, second and 2. So chunk plays here for the Tigers. That's not what the Cardinals want. Down 2 scores. 7.5 to go here in the third quarter. Harvey Fiedler checks in. Number 56, the right end. In the shotgun, runs it right up the middle. His Harms kind of stumbles forward. His helmet flies off. And that's going to be a first down. Wyatt Risky with the tackle. And that's another 6 yards, 34-yard lines where they'll mark it. First and 10. Burkhart back out there, injured for a couple plays. He looks to be good now. Mason Chell, 3-back set. Mason Chell will be in the backfield. Teal will be split out to the right. That's Kroll under center. He hands that off to Burkhart. He runs forward. He's got some room. He's just got Kobe Russell, and Russell wraps him up in front of the 10-yard line. About a 25-yard gain, and now Kobe Russell kind of holds his leg. And that would not be good if Kobe Russell gets hurt. So first and 10 from the 12-yard line on a big run from Burkhart. It's been a number of guys. Burkhart, Harms, Kroll, Teal, and Chell. Kroll stays in there. He'll work in the shotgun. 3-back set. In motion, Burkhart. They hand it to him off left tackle. And a leg tackle there from Ryder Doyle. Pushes forward for about 5 more. So it'll be second and 5 from the 7. Northwestern looking to go up 3 scores here. Prescott got in the red zone end of the first half and then threw that interception. So this game could have been a lot closer had it gone their way. Harms is back in there. He'll be in the shotgun. Teal, Kalor, and Kroll all out to the left. Chell, the lead blocker. Harms keeps it up the middle. And I think he's going to get the first down. Looks like he was inside the 5. Well, they might mark it 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. And we got an injured Tiger now. So 5 minutes to go here, injured Tiger. Injuries been piling up for both teams here in the second quarter. Can't tell what number that is down over there. It's going to be a 3rd and 1, though, for Northwestern. They're tending to his, looks like another leg injury, lower body injury here. That's number 52. Senior Finley Nelson. He's played a good game so far. He runs off on his own power. Good to see that. We'll have a 3rd and 1. 5 minutes to go from the 3-yard line. Tigers looking to punch it in again here. It'll be Kroll, the quarterback. Chell will be the closest to him. And he handed it off to Chell, runs forward, and they signaled a touchdown. I believe that's Mason Chell, number 35. We'll confirm that here. Or Mason Chell, number 45, I believe. Yep, Mason Chell. So 4th rushing touchdown on the day for Northwestern is 27-7 Tigers. Power running. Landwehr on for his fourth attempt. He's 3 for 3. Snap, kick. Right down the middle is good. 28-7. 4:53 to go here in the third. And the Cardinals just wore down from that power running. We want to thank our Booster Club members. Thank you to American Legion Post 61, Cernho Chevrolet, Croy Insurance Agency, First National Bank of River Falls and Prescott, Heart, Hands, and Mind Childcare, Helmer Printing Ellsworth, New Adventures Learning Center, Prescott Family Dental, PC Bonkers, Patax IGA, River City Stitch, Shangri-La Salon, the Prescott Tourism Committee, Wisconsin Credit Union, and Word of Mouth Detailing. We thank everyone, and we thank all of our cable and YouTube viewers tuning in tonight. Not the Cardinals' way here. They're almost 3 quarters, 28-7 Northwestern. Cardinals just kind of got outpowered here so far tonight. They'll get the kickoff here as the Tigers just punched it in for their fourth rushing touchdown of the night. Landwehr will kick off from the 40. Cardinals will have Andrew Lesso was injured, so they now have number 20 Ashton Marshall, the sophomore out there. Back with Jalen Flemings and Kobe Russell as well.
Landwehr to kick for the Tigers.
And the Cardinals haven't done much since their first possession of the game. They've gotten only a handful of first downs here since their first possession. Northwestern's done a good job adjusting on defense. He swibbed it last couple times. See if he kicks it deep here. Kicked it deep. That'll be Fleming. Takes it from the 15, across the 25, tries to get a block ahead of the 30, still running. Good run there from Jalen Fleming to the 35. They might mark him to 36. Thompson with the tackle. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 35. So here's Kobe Russell, has a pick tonight. Also, I believe has a rushing touchdown. We've not confirmed yet. First and 10 from the 35. 4 wide receivers set, 3 split out to the right. Carter Larson's the running back to Russell's right. In the shotgun. Snap, tries to run right. Nothing there, gets hit really hard by number 35, Gage Nollet. Or Nollet, he was hit really hard, loss of 5, 2nd and 5. Nollet with Bork and others, they've had a pretty good game tonight on defense. So like last drive, Prescott going backwards here to start. Russell in the shotgun. Larson's now lined up to his left. 3 wide receivers set, 2 to the left. Back to pass, got pressure again, complete. And towards the 40, towards the first down, gonna be a yard short, caught by Reese Stanton on a nice out route. Harms with the tackle. It's going to be short by about a yard. 3rd and 1 from the 44. So gain of 14 on that play. Those are the plays Prescott needs for some momentum here. So 3rd and 1 from the 44. Oh, bad snap. Russell had to get it with one hand. Drives forward, gets the first down. That's all Kobe Russell there. There's a bad snap, had to handle it with his right hand, stutter stepped to the left and ran the guy over to get the first down. So credit Kobe Russell with a good first down there. Up to the 46-yard line, 1st and 10.
On their own 46.
Three wide receivers set. Brody Ripley, the fullback to the right. Fake the run up the middle. Russell keeps it. Another nice play from Kobe Russell. Good hesitation there. Good stutter step. Got about 4 yards on the carry.
Tackle by Fouts.
Fouts with the tackle. Let's see how much they give him here. They give him 5 yards on that. Be inside Tiger territory now from the 49. Jalen Fleming split out to the left. He's got Teal on him. Tyson Teal's had a really good game, both offensively and defensively, and they hand it off to Carter Larson, hit behind the line again. And that might be number 35 again. Nowlet, he has had a really good second half. Really good game, too. Him and Bork have really shut down that middle running game for Prescott. It's a loss of 6, 3rd and 11. Now at the 45, back into Cardinal territory. Russell in the shotgun. Back to pass. Got time. Throws across the middle. Incomplete. Diving down was Fleming. He couldn't handle it. And that's going to be 4th down. You'd think they have to go for it. Not ideal with 11 yards to go, but Prescott doesn't really have a decision here. And still thinking about it. They are going for it. 4th and 11. Pretty much have to go for it here. Fourth and 11 from the 45. Prescott hanging on dear life, and he runs up the middle. He's got some room, and he's got it, plus more. Russell out to the left. He's tripped up by Tyson Teal. Once Kobe sees a hole up the middle, he's going to take it, and that was a big run for Russell on 4th down. And that's all the way out to the 30-yard line. Gain of 25 on 4th down.
1st and 10 for the Cardinals on the Northwestern 30-yard line.
So new downs here. Russell has it. Handoff. Larson runs right, but he's met by a bunch of Tigers again. And that right side running has not been there for the Cardinals. A host, that's Nowlet. Number 70 is in there as well. It's Caleb Fouts, Nowlet, and Peterson as well. Another loss of 5, 2nd and 15 from the 35. Final seconds ticking off here in the 3rd quarter, and they got too many players on the field. As Reese Stanton runs off. Handoff, Larson faked it. Russell keeps it across the 35. A couple more yards there. Going to be about a gain of 3. And that's going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter as Russell gets a 3-yard gain. So end of the 3rd here at Laney Field in Prescott, Wisconsin. Northwestern Tigers 28, Prescott Cardinals 7. As Prescott looks to get something on the board here in the 4th quarter. They've not scored since their first drive. It's a pretty good first drive, too. One long pass and 3 or 4 first downs, and they marched it right in. But since then, it's been a struggle. The defense of Northwestern has really clogged out that middle run game, forcing the Cardinals to go to the outside. As Bork, Noah Bork, Fouts, And Gage Noletta has had a great second half. Great games as well. So we'll flip the side of the field here. 3rd and 12 from the 32. As next week, the Cardinals will head to Durand. They'll have 2 road games in a row. They'll play at Durand and at Ellsworth. Then they'll come home for a game. As Northwestern will go to Somerset and then to Spooner. So both teams will hit the road here after tonight. It's 1 college game tomorrow. Iowa State, Kansas State. And then NFL starts in 2 weeks already. So 3rd and 12. You think this is 4-down territory anyway, so they got 2 downs to get 12 yards. Low snap. Russell's got it. Runs up the middle. Jukes to the right. Gets to about the 30. It's going to be a short gain. It seems like the snap has been a little off for him tonight in the shotgun. It's been a little slow and maybe a little low at times. 2-yard gain. 4th and 10 from the 30. The center is Charlie Roll is the center. See right guard's Colton Perry. Right tackle Gavin Peters. We know Gavin from basketball. He's a good kid. Gavin Peters. Back to passes. Russell's got a guy open. He's got a beat. And the defender ran into him. I'm surprised there was not a flag there. The defender ran right into the receiver, Wyatt Budworth. Incomplete. Turnover of downs. That was Anthony Calor on coverage. And Northwestern has the ball back. Maybe a little underthrown, but it looked like the defender might have made contact, but no call, no penalty. We've only had 1 penalty in the game tonight. It's been a pretty clean game, only a false start on Prescott. So up 28-7. Northwestern has the ball back. It'll be Camden Kroll will be your quarterback. Ethan Harms will be split out to the left against Gavin Miller. Teal has it to the right. Kind of tries to stutter step back to the inside, but he is stopped by a couple Cardinals. Wyatt Risky and Masakovic. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. As that's what Northwestern will do. Take all the time off the clock. Slow, methodical. Run the ball, wear you out. This time, Burkhart will be off to the left. Now in motion. He's got the ball. Right side. He's going to be maybe inches short. He's hit by Larson. I believe Risky might have finished him off. And Larson got credit with the tackle. 3rd and 1 at the 39. The initial impact was on Larson. Kind of fell off of him. Risky and Larson finished him off. So 3rd and 1. 10 minutes to go here in the game. Hand off to the fullback. He's got room to run, and he's going to get caught, but a big run. There's a flag on the play as Masakovic tracks him down. That was Mason Chell. There's a flag, and we'll see what the flag is here. But a big run by the fullback. It was kind of a late flag. This one might come back. Holding on the offense, so that'll be a 10-yard penalty. And the bigger thing is that exploits the 40-yard run by Chell. So it'll be 3rd and 11 now. As Masakovic has to come off here. He got the tackle. Oh, 5-yard penalty. So it's first. Oh, they got the first down within the penalty. So they got the first down, but they have to move back 5 yards. So 1st and 10 from the 44. So it negates the 48-yard run. They hand it off to Chell again, and he's still going forward, dragging, I believe, Carter Larson. Gain of about 6 on the play.
Tackle by Larson.
So Carter Larson's piling up the tackles here. Now Camden Kroll comes out to the left here. Harms will be the quarterback in the shotgun. Teal to his left. Harms keeps it, and that's across the first down and across the 45 to about the 43. First down, Northwestern.
Tripped up by Larson.
They'll mark it at the 44, 1st and 10.
First down.
So another first down here for Northwestern.
Back 44.
Gabe Turner runs off there. Chris Webb now in there. I believe that's Chris Webb, sophomore out there. Nose tackle. No, it's Colton Perry. Running off all the times, Northwestern. Another keeper. Harms gets to the outside. He's got the edge, but he's met by Jalen Fleming. Inside the 40. It'll be about a 5-yard gain.
Tackle by Fleming.
Good tackle there from Jalen Fleming. They'll give him 4 yards. 2nd and 6 from the 44, or from the 40. And now Ryder Doyle limping there as well. So first game, you tend to see this. A lot of injuries as number 6, Ryder Doyle, is limping. Handoff, Burkhart runs right tackle, hard running. Risky wraps him up, throws him down, but another first down for the Tigers.
Tackle by Risky.
1st and 10 from the 30-yard line.
First down.
Gain of 10 on the play.
1st and 10 for the Tigers at the Prescott 30-yard line.
They've not handed the ball off to Teal a lot in the second half. They haven't had to. It's been Chell and Burkhart, as well as Kroll and Harms running it. Teal's just been a decoy. He racked up close to 200 yards rushing the first half. So they could be approaching the 300-yard mark as a team here for Northwestern, as they typically do. Bad snap. He's under pressure. Hit hard. Incomplete. Kroll is hit hard by Fleming and Larson, and he's down. Slow to get up. He's on his feet now, but he was pancaked from each side. And he's still leaned over, hunched over there. Jack Visker comes in. Sorry, Thomas Altman came in. Anthony Kalor exited there. Kroll will stay out there. Harms is the wide receiver to the left. 2nd and 10 from the 30. Handoff Burkhart. Right tackle, steps back to the left. Across the 20. Another first down. As he's finally hauled down by Kobe Russell. And that's going to be 18-yard line. Gain of 12, 1st and 10. And another injury here, this time Northwestern. So we have seen numerous injuries here in the second half. I don't know if that's the quarterback Kroll. He got hit hard. But it's going to be 1st down and 10 from the 18. 28-7 Northwestern. It's been a heavy run game. Pretty much by both teams. And that's going to be Mason Chell, the injured player. He's up on his feet now. The fullback. So he has to exit for at least a play. You figure up 3 scores, they don't really need them. So 6:38 to go. All the touchdowns tonight have been rushing touchdowns, all 5 for both teams. And they've all been by 5 different people. So Burkhart will be out there. Kroll will be out there. Chell's on the sideline. Teal is out there. Threat of scoring again, Northwestern. And Harms is out there as well. Kroll will be under center. Teal and Burkhart, the running backs. In motion, Burkhart fakes it. They hand it off to the right back. That's Teal. He's going to go in untouched. He juked out number 9, Brody Ripley, and that's going to be the 2nd touchdown of the day for Tyson Teal. And it's 34-7. And Landwehr will come out for his 5th attempt. He's been good on all 4 attempts. And that was just speed running that time from Teal. He showed off the power and the speed tonight. So this is kind of what Prescott did to Northwestern last year. Kick is blocked, so it's no good, 34-7. But Prescott beat him 42-8, I believe, last year. So now Northwestern's putting it on him this year, 34-7. We got 6:16 to go. And for the offense here, you want to get something going here for next week. You want to have some momentum for Durand because you got to go on the road for 2 weeks here. And with Andrew Lessel being injured, they'll have to approach this differently here. And I think they took out, I thought I saw Hilly Tomlinson in there, Thomason in there. And he's normally a quarterback, so maybe they're going with a different approach here. Kobe Russell's out there. Hilly Thompson. Oh, it's a kickoff. That's right. I thought they're on offense. I'm getting ahead of myself here. So back to receive. Ashton Marshall. Jalen Fleming. Wyatt Budworth. And Kobe Russell. Kicking off will be Landwehr from the 40. Figure Northwestern will be at the top of the Heart of North pretty much all year. As they typically are for football. Always been a good football team. And here's the kickoff. Squib kick. And that's kind of fumbled. Fleming has it now. Out to the left, Stutter steps to the right, but he's hit by a bunch of Tigers. And he's down near the 30. See where they mark him at. Fouts with the tackle. He's done it all tonight. Special teams, defense. 28-yard line, 1st and 10 from the 28. Russell getting his troops. Fleming, Carter Larson, Gavin Miller, Brody Ripley. Charlie Roll will be the center. Gavin Peters out there. Larson moves to the left. In the shotgun's Russell. Now he wants Larson to go back to the right. And he Fakes it. Russell keeps it. Not much pushing ahead. Met right at the line again. It was 67. Thor Tura and 44 Caleb Essen around the ball there. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9 from the 29. 3 wide receivers set, 2 wide receivers to the right. Fleming split out to the left. Russell in the shotgun. Fake the handoff, and the throw is completed, but they're going to lose yards. It was completed to Brody Ripley, but they lost. They're going to give him forward progress, I think. Yeah, they'll give him a yard. 3rd and 8. That's a 30. Looked like he got hit behind the line. But 3rd and 8, approaching the 5-minute mark here in the game. 34-7 Northwestern. He's got time to throw. Throws it deep. It's under throw-in. Knocked away. Nice defensive play by Camden Kroll. A little bit under throw-in. And Miller was double teamed. So 4th and 8 now. I think Prescott's going to punt here. Yeah, they're going to punt. So they're going to have no momentum here going to the next week, as Northwestern's still going to get the ball back with 4:50 to go. Russell kicks it from the 20. Nice punt. Calor Fair catches it at about the 32, and that's where they'll start. 1st and 10 from the 32. As we do see number 45, Mason Chell, come back in. So was injured for a few plays there. Kroll will come back out. Burkhardt out there.
1st and 10 for the Tigers on their own 32.
And it looks like Tyson Teal is out to the right. 3-back set with Harms split out to the left. They give it to the fullback. There's Chell. He's off again. Putting his head down, running over number 15, Reese Stanton. Big gain there for Chell, as Budworth finally brings him down. That's a 31-yard gain. 1st and 10 at the 37. And they're in danger of scoring again here. Chell and Harms go out. Fouts and Kroll back in. Under center. They give it to the fullback again. This time, Russell wraps him up with about a gain of 6 again. That was number 21, Thomas Altman, the senior. Gain of 8, 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line. And a lot of Cardinals hands on their knees right now as they look gassed. They've had a long game ahead of them here. This power running from the Northwestern Tigers. 2nd and 2. Altman's still out there. He is the farthest back. Burkhardt in motion. They give it to Altman again. 1st down. He's tackled by Brody Ripley and Dylan Francis, I believe, number 16. Getting some time out there. Good to see that. 1st down at the 20-yard line. Under 3 minutes to go in the game. Risky comes out. Kroll under center. See if they give it to Altman again. Altman has it again up the middle. And more power running down to the 10-yard line.
Tackle by Russell.
Kobe Russell brings him down. And that's going to be a 9-yard gain, 2nd and 1 from the 21. And Altman's been the 6th different carrier here tonight for Northwestern. Second and 1, 2 minutes to go. Kroll hands it off. Altman again runs to the right. No one there. He gets by Wyatt Budworth. Touchdown, Thomas Altman at number 21. The 6th rushing touchdown tonight for the Tigers. That one from 20 yards away. On for Landwehr for the extra point. 40-7. Last PAT was blocked. Kick is up. Line drive looked to be wide. No good. So missed his last 2. But doesn't really hurt. 40-7 Northwestern. And there's 1:52 left here in the game. And we'll see what Coach Hansen wants to do here with the last minute 52. If he'll make some substitutions, keep the starters out. Looks like would be kickoff here. Northwestern's crowd is going nuts here, as they should. Pretty good visiting crowd. Always seems like the visiting teams have their cheerleaders here. Does Prescott not have cheerleaders for any of their sports? We see a lot of the visiting cheerleaders here from the different schools. Especially when we see Ellsworth, you see a big student section, cheerleaders. So kickoff will be coming here from Landwehr at the 40. Jalen Fleming is back. Kobe Russell. Ashton Marshall. And Wyatt Budworth. Kicks it deep. That'll be Jalen Fleming. Tries to run to the outside. He's hit at first contact by number 18, Bose Wright, and wrapped up by a couple more Tigers. Be 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. It's a nice wrap up there from Bose Wright, number 18, the junior.
1st and 10 for the Cardinals on their own 29.
And Kobe Russell will come back out there. Starters will be out there. Reese Stanton, Wyatt Budworth. The running back will be Carter Larson. Jalen Fleming all split out to the left. Russell will run left. And gets to the outside. Gets a nice block there from Carter Larson. Carter Larson put number 21 on his back, Thomas Altman. And up to the 40-yard line. That's the first down. Gain of 12. 1st and 10. They're going to mark it at the 41.
1st and 10 for the Cardinals on their own 41.
So Budworth and Russell are running off the field here. And we're going to get some changes now. Carter Larson's back there. Wyatt Budworth. As that was Healy Thomason. Hands it off to Larson. Doesn't get much. Gavin Peters, Gabe Turner checking in. Chris Webb coming out. Masakovic coming out. And Thomason's going to be your quarterback here. 2nd and 9 from the 42. Thomas in the shotgun. Runs right. Follows Larson, goes back to the inside. Wrapped up around the neck, but spins and gets loose. He gets a couple yards there, but only about 3. Substitutions here for Northwestern. Keegan Hardy, Henry Pooler in. I'm trying to get all the names here. Bose Wright, Braden Grills. As the backups will come out, 3rd and 6, and they're not going to run a play. That'll be the end of the game here as the final seconds tick off, and this was all Northwestern. From the start, they went back and forth, first possessions. Since then, Cardinals had 1 threat and threw an interception, and the power running from Northwestern really proved to be their game.
You can zoom in on their, like,
The final score tonight, Northwestern 40, Prescott 7. And we'll have a couple weeks off here, and we'll be back in a couple weeks here at PCTV. We want to thank Ayla, Heather, and Larry. And we're going to sign off here tonight for PCTV. Everybody have a great night. Thank you.